Hello, everybody. Here we are on this beautiful Wednesday, coming back to you guys after being gone for a week. Ironically, the last video I did do was the Thursday night preview for last week, which I believe I got right as well, too, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't do any of my Sunday picks, so that's going to kind of mess up my record for the year, but it's okay. I'm not going to trip too much because guess what, guys? We can only control the things that we can control. So there it is. We are going to talk about this week's Thursday night football game between two division rivals of mine. So two teams that honestly, if they could both lose, I'd be very happy about. Or at least, honestly, if they can come up with a tie somehow, like how the Cowboys did, that'd be beautiful. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. And just to go ahead and be honest with you guys, very sure that Philadelphia is going to go ahead and take this game. It's going to should be a very easy game for them. I mean, Jackson Dart, it's the new era in New York now with him, but I haven't seen a lot that I've just been super impressed by. Not saying that he's not a good player or anything yet. I just mean as a whole, the Giants, it's kind of like how Malik was saying, who unfortunately he's out for the year now. When he was saying it's not the quarterback play, it's not the quarterback. I was telling you guys it wasn't Daniel Jones back then. It's kind of the same thing. I don't exactly believe that all of the problems that the New York Giants have strictly go to quarterback play. Don't get me wrong, they haven't had the greatest quarterback play in years, but it's more of a collective as an organization that is leading to the Giants to look and be the way they are. So all of that is why I believe they'll lose this game. But then when we go to the Philly side of things, I mean, you understand they just lost the game to the Denver Broncos, who, I mean, I'm not exactly even sure what the Broncos' record is right now, because the Broncos could mess around and be 3-2, or they could be 2-3, one of the two. I don't really know, honestly, because they kind of play so up and down every single week to where it's kind of, unless you're a Broncos fan, it might be hard to remember if they've won the games that they've played or if they've lost, because it's just they're kind of, they do both in the games. There'll be games that they're getting their asses kicked and then they'll somehow win. Then there's games that they're winning and then they'll somehow lose them. This game was one of those games where they were getting their asses kicked. And then Philly does what Philly does like to do sometimes, where it's the thing about Philly is, what I keep trying to tell people is, they will grind out games with you. So if you're beating them and they're playing from behind, don't count them out, because you won't be able to really knock them out. But until you just got to wait until everything's done. You got to make sure you're always scoring and doing what you need to do, and don't let up off the gas, because they will grind and try to make the game very interesting towards the end. So you need to make sure that you have control over it in that way. The same way though, Philly will get up big and just let their foot off the gas and just let whoever they're playing back into the game just stop scoring and shit, and make it a game that's closer than it really should be or needs to be. And about two out of the 17 times that they'll kind of do that, 2-3 times they'll lose a game like they did last week against Denver. So shit like that happens. They'll probably have another game or two like that, before the season ends. But I don't see this being one of them. They understand all the shit that's been talked about them for losing that game, and they should understand all the shit that will be talked about them if they lose this game against the New York Giants. I don't care if it's a short week, if it's on Thursday. Let them lose. Let Philly lose this game. Let Philly lose this game against the Giants on Thursday. Friday, they're gonna be lit up by every single sports show about what's going on with the Eagles. Are they back to that supernatural funk that Chris Broussard and the other guys on First Things First are talking about? They're going to start thinking about that. But I mean, even though there will only be two games, it'll be they start off undefeated. And yes, they have lost their last two games. And people will start to just be is this something? Is this a testament of what's to come with the Super Bowl champions? That's when that talk will start happening. So they need to beat the Giants so that that shit doesn't happen, and if they have at least like if they beat which they should, they beat the Giants. Everybody's gonna go back to yep, normal. Like we're back to work. You know what I'm saying? Just another day in the office, and it'll push the whole maybe the Eagles got bigger weaknesses and things that we realize. It'll push all that talking shit like further down the weeks. Like it'll give them a good 3, 4 more weeks of like cachet to where they can fuck up in one of those weeks before, and people won't really trip too much. But let them lose this fucking game. Everybody's gonna be on high alert, looking at the Eagles for the next few weeks, just to keep it simple with you guys. But all in all, like I said, the Philly should win this game. Eagles should be happy. They should go to 4-1. They should go to 4-1. No, 5-1 is what they should be because we're in week 6 now. My apologies, but should be a game. I don't know how interesting it'll be because, like I said, Malik Neighbors and them are out. Malik Neighbors is out, and to me, he's basically he's all of the excitement that there was with the Giants. I mean, I know Dart's out there, and everybody's trying to get excited about that, which he'll probably have moments and stuff throughout the rest of the year. But the Giants are going to they're already gross. They're going to continue to be gross for the rest of the season. So Philly should run away with this. They should. I'm not saying they will. I believe they will. But hey, crazier things have happened. And guys, we will be here to watch it and see. And I will be here to talk all about it afterwards. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you enjoy the game tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Peace.